by one person or a DevOps engineer or one team who are exposed to all these aspects of DevOps. So let's go one by one as to what are the various aspects that DevOps engineers might be doing. The first thing we are discussing is applications. Now, the primary role or the thing that it all began was how to build, package, and deploy applications. And more often than not, DevOps engineers are responsible for these aspects. And when I say application, I mean how an application built, packaged, tested, and deployed and maintained. So I'm talking about CI/CD pipelines, in which right from checking in your code into your source codes management system to deploying to your production environment, how it is tested, goes through various stages of the software development lifecycle. DevOps engineers get to manage these CI/CD pipelines. They also are the joint owners of how the product is built, like the build scripts. Of course, the developers are primary owners, but if something needs to be added to the build scripts, or how we call these build scripts, if something goes wrong, some dependency needs to be added, DevOps engineers have to be across that. So build scripts are what DevOps engineers own. Same applies to packaging, how we package it. What is the payload that gets deployed to? Is it an application server, or is it just a web server or a website or a content management system or a mobile application or just a standalone exe or a jar file which serves production workloads? What is the payload, how you package it and how you run it and where you run it and how do you configure it? All application related things are what DevOps engineers need to be aware of. Now, of course, developers are probably the primary owners of it, but more often than not, DevOps engineers need to be really expert in these aspects of application. Then automation, of course, how are you automating these various stages of the pipeline, like building, testing, certification, and then deployment, and then progressing across the environments. So DevOps engineers have to take care of automation. Of course, all these things are not done manually. Some aspects might be manual in some organizations, but the responsibility of automating them and owning that automation lies with DevOps engineers.